We break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. You say at least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try.
When it comes to fashion, meeting great people, awesome places, talking of all the goodness of youthful entertainment, Chillzone is right here for you. Welcome to another exciting episode. I am Rochelle Hakim, aka Ray. Get ready to dive into goodness. Stay tuned. Hello there, now to our beauty tip. Today I'll be sharing with you a recipe that is so simple and the ingredients you can get it anywhere. It's a cleanser or exfoliator, you can name it any. You know, most of the time whenever we smile, the first thing that can be seen apart from your lips will be your teeth. And it would be very bad if you smile with yellow teeth or having stains on your teeth. So this recipe right here will help you to get the perfect white teeth for you to have the confidence to smile again. With me, I do have baking powder, and at the same time, charcoal powder. Yes, it might go raw a bit, but this is the reality. So what you need is just these two ingredients, mix them together and get the results that you want to. So first of all, this one here, you can do it just for once, because the reason being I said it once, the recipe is just for that specific moment. A tablespoon of charcoal and a tablespoon of a baking powder. You mix them very well. You know, this recipe, it's really amazing. It works wonders and magic. You only do it, I will recommend for sensitive gum, try this 3 times a week. But if you're bold enough to try this, because the baking soda can hurt a bit. The good thing about this recipe, it cleans your teeth and it also removes bad odor out of your teeth. Why am I saying so? Sometimes you open your mouth and due to the bacteria that lies in your tongue or in your teeth as well, or gum, it can produce that bad smell. So for you to overcome that, sometimes toothpaste cannot do that. What you got to do, what I love to do most of the time whenever applying this recipe is that I want to take my toothbrush, and when I take my toothbrush, I put my toothpaste, brush it thoroughly, very neat. Then afterwards, I take the powder, put it on my teeth, let it sit. When it sits like this, you don't close your mouth because it will erase it off. When you put it like this, you stay for about only 2 minutes, because sometimes for sensitive gum it itches. Then you brush. While brushing, go up and down, up and down, up and down. Then wash it or raise it with water. That's it. As simple as that. You can do this in very good quantity. Here's the final look. It looks great and perfect. Yes. So this one removes stains, removes odor, and at the same time, it gives you a very sweet, lovely confidence for you to smile back again. And another thing that I want you to do, at least once in a week or twice in a week, for you to remove any kind of infections from your mouth or bad smell as well, get a glass of warm water and some salt on it, mix it, and just wash it, spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. Through this, you'll be having a very fresh breath. Sometimes we have this issue of saying that you need expensive products for you to look good, which is actually wrong. What you have to do, simple home ingredients can give you that perfect beauty that you want to. Remember, I am Rochelle Hakim, aka Ray, and your girl Ray. Stay tuned.
Well, we fell apart just in time. You say at least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try.
I'm just so excited to reveal to you an artist that's filled out with great talent, and today he'll be talking about his journey and at the same time inspiration behind his work. Welcome to Chillzone.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm just so happy to see you here. You know, I always wanted such a brilliant and vibrant thing in my show, and finally I got it. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. I'd like you to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay, I'm called Samuel Madit. I'm a visual artist and also graphic design, but mostly on the visual part.
I just love that. So why painting, if I may ask?
Because of color. I think it's easy. I like color. I would have done it black and white, but I think color has more expression. It tells more about something. Then it gives the shapes and forms of what you're painting. So I prefer painting. Pencil work.
So have it changed your life or impacted you in one way or another?
Definitely. Before I used to just do it for fun as a hobby. And even then it helped me make friends with other artists, people who are interested in the same field. Then at the same time it helped to put my work out there and people realize that you're really doing good. So you need to focus on this, actually give it more time. It can be something big for you. So it has changed my life in that way. I'm trying to take it serious right now, maybe commercially, hopefully.
By the way, I will be the other people telling you you're doing a brilliant job.
Thank
Because
you.
from everything, I was like, oh, I felt a bit jealous. I think I have to be part of this too.
Thank you.
So impressive. So I would like to know, what are you trying to communicate to people through your work?
My main message is, if I can use a word, Afro art. I'm trying to promote black culture with my painting. If you can see, I'm mostly painting black people and black entertainers, like artists, women. It's mostly something to do with the black culture, the black people culture, and part of that is driven by women. I think most of the black culture is women. They are the backbone of the black society. They take care of the children, they take care of the family, so I'm trying to send that message out.
Oh yeah, you have already sent it very well and clear. So at the same time, I would like to hear from you, how can such a creative industry bring unity among the youth?
Well, there was this idea I had about t-shirts, that you can make different names of places. Tuba, for example.
Yeah.
Like for example, a t-shirt showing Nyokuron and something that stands out in Nyokuron. So many people can put on that same t-shirt to identify them that, yeah, I'm from Nyokuron.
Yeah.
And there are different people, they don't know themselves.
Yeah.
And that way, when you find someone with the same t-shirt as you somehow bond. You're like, you're also in Nyokuron, yeah. Then it will bond people.
Yeah.
Then at the same time, paintings like these ones here, they bring people, especially in galleries, people meet, they talk about, they're strangers, they'll just talk about the art, what they like about it. So I think that way it brings people together. And paintings, they send messages about events that have happened maybe, or that will happen. They communicate much, and it's able to connect people together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your initiative is so amazing, and I'm so glad that you are one of the blessed people and you discovered your potential. God bless you, and keep moving on with the speed. So now going on to the challenges that you faced, what were they or what are they, and how did you try to overcome it?
The first challenge is, I think, not trusting in myself so much. sometimes when I'm doing a painting,
Yeah.
I'll look at it and I'll not be so satisfied, and I'll think it's not good enough. It's
Yeah.
not there where I want it to be. So it's discouraging. Many paintings I've left them unfinished just because I thought it's not good enough.
Yeah.
So it's a setback for me. Then another challenge is materials, especially for painting.
Yeah.
I found out you don't get many materials from Juba here, so you have to order them from out and whatnot. But the solution for that, me and my friends got a local solution how to make canvases for painting. We got a carpenter who can make good frames for us. So in the end, it worked out for us. Even if we can't buy those ones,
Yeah.
we can make them here, and it helps everyone. The carpenter's business, us as the artists. So it also creates a good relationship between us.
Well, there's something that you spoke about, and I would love you to share with someone out there. Now, through you getting back together and putting yourself on the right form for you to reach out to your fullest, I would like you to inform someone out there who's struggling with the same and saying that, I can't do it. It's not fit for me. What will you tell them to do, the qualities that they should have?
Sure. First thing I can say, I've been there and I've done it. So
Yeah.
right now you can see it has worked out for me. So I think for anyone who is out there who is struggling with this,
Yeah.
you just need to move forward and encourage yourself. Always push yourself, strive to accomplish what you're working on, because at the time what you are not seeing,
Yeah.
other people are seeing it, and it's really
True,
nice to them.
true.
Even if it's not so good for you, them, they are seeing it in a different perspective. They're like, your work is amazing and you should keep doing it. So I think just that one person encouraging you is enough. It means you're good enough, you can do it. So I encourage any artist or any young person out there trying to do what they're passionate about, that you keep at it, just keep doing it, and it will
I
work
love
out
that.
in the end.
I love that. So good. So now this question I love asking each and every guest of mine.
Okay, I'm ready.
If now life is a journey, and in your life you witnessed a lot,
Sure.
what title will you give to your life journey, and why?
Okay. I think I would call my journey unpredictable.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot has been changing that I don't expect, for good and for bad. But I've been moving from different places, and it is just sudden.
Yeah.
And also change in friendships, because as you move you find new people.
Yeah.
So it has been very unpredictable, and that way it has helped to shape my life and who I am now.
Yeah.
I'm able to adapt quickly. So I think that's the name I can call my life journey, just unpredictable.
It's so beautiful. And thank you so much for coming. I'm just so glad that I met not only an inspirational person, but someone with very beautiful soul.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. And before saying our goodbyes, I would love you to give your final words to anyone out there who is so passionate concerning painting, and to those who are willing to give their time for those like you.
Yeah, sure. What I can tell anyone out there who is interested is that art or anything else is a process.
Yeah.
You may not be where you want to be right now, but it's time that will tell what you will become. So just keep at it, give your passion more time, because it needs it to grow and become better. And check yourself 5 years from now and see if there'll be a difference.
You're talking.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm so blessed to have you, by the way. A great pleasure to have you, and I will say that keep on with the good work.
Thank you
And
so
make
much.
us proud every time.
I will.
As you started, you have yet another challenge of greater heights.
Definitely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so happy and pleased that in this episode I met a very brilliant person right here. It's all about empowering each other as young South Sudanese. He made it, you're also able to make it out there. I am Rachel Hakim, aka Ray, and remember, we're shooting from Mona Classic Hotel. Thank you so much and stay tuned.
At least it was worth a try. At least it was worth a try. At
get excited that in every episode I got to discover new talents, new people, and new things that I never thought that it truly exists in my country, but they are already there. God bless this nation. Now going on to the word of empowerment. You know, I always advise everyone that I meet in my life to not always depend on one thing. Have you ever heard the proverb saying that don't put your eggs all in one basket? Yes. So in your life, you need to be so wise enough that you shouldn't depend on one source of information or talent or thing that you think you are capable of. Yeah, we're all good in one thing or another, but most importantly, don't let that to limit you. For those who are always called and they have that value, they learn to know as much things as possible. This means you need to keep on learning. Learning is very important. If you think that you know it all, that's the moment when you'll be falling into a deep pit and it will be very hard for you to come out of it. Learn to learn. Yes, learn to learn. The more you give your mind and your heart the strength to learn more, the more you'll be intelligent and you keep on adding value to yourself. Therefore, I tell you this. Learn as much as you can. Thank God we do have access to internet everywhere. Go to YouTube University, or let me say YouTube. Learn new things. Update your skills always. No matter how hard you have studied in your previous life, learn how to update your skills. Through that, you'll be the best person that will never fade out from history, because your mind is always evolved into new things, and much more importantly, it is actually into a new standard. Here I am telling you this. Don't miss out to learn. Thank you so much for this amazing segment. It's me, your girl, Rochelle Hakim, and always right here on Chillzone, bringing you the best, the coolest, and the fanciest. God bless you and have a lovely time.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart.